Welcome to ABC123 Trader. This is an introduction to the ABC123 stop out indicator. This indicator was developed in order to find areas of where institutional players searches for liquidation. Now let's dig in to this indicator and see how we can use it. So basically what all these areas are areas of potential liquidation. And the reason why I say areas of potential liquidation is we as retail traders been taught probably on YouTube, or you went to other courses, etc., etc. And what we try to do is, they say, the trend is your friend to the end, which is true, which is really good. But there are other types of traders. There are swing traders, there's, maybe longer term traders and scalpers, etc., etc. But the institution players, they need liquidation. That's the bottom line. They have too much volume. So what they have to do is literally they got to stop us out. That's why I call it the stop out. And they have to stop us out in order to finish their trades. So how I use this indicator, it's in conjunction of two different things. For example, I'm going to scroll back here so you can understand. And let's say I was trading in the morning for market open. And I did a previous video about institutional lines. So what I'll do is I'll look for an institutional line, see how it plays out, and then I can use all these stop outs. As you can see where the institution is playing, I can use them for profit targets. Since there were so many, and this thing was an aggressive push-up, we noticed, look at how many people they knocked out. Once they knock out some people in certain stops, they got to close their position, so it keeps on going and going and going and going and going. So this was an aggressive run. So what I can use for a longer term trade is such that I will look at these stops, see how they react, and then possibly close my position. I will use the institutional lines for point A to point B for areas for ultimate targets. But if she's running up and I'm noticing that we get into a position, we see the stop out saying, okay, if I was a bank or an institution, where's all this liquidation? I says, okay, we have all these areas, I need to fill in my orders. So what we do is we just keep on punching them and punching them all the way through. Once we get to a certain level, as you know, they're getting rid of some of their position. So it looks like now, because we're in the uptrend, we retail traders, guess what? We're buying in. And for buying in, we're pushing the price higher, which helps the institution guys as well. So we push them, just as a retail traders, we're pushing and pushing and pushing. So we got more stop outs here, knock those guys out, gets to the next level. And that's how you use this indicator. So it's simple, but it's a really good reference point. Now I'm gonna let's see if we can find another example here. Okay, so we get to the top. Let's say we're oh, this is actually perfect morning trade. We see the consolidation going up and down, and you're seeing these very, very tight consolidation. You can see there's stop outs here, a few stop outs here, two stop outs here, and it looks like it's ready to take off. It gets to probably one of the old highest points. Yeah, it was at this point in time the highest point people that possibly could have had a stop out. They turn and away they go. Now because of that, now they knock out this one, possibly because the guys are entering again. They get knocked out, knock out these stops, and then the cause and effect keeps on going down and down and down and down. So basically these people that were holding positions, in theory, maybe for a full day, a swing trader, for a day and a bit, they got knocked out. And that's how the banks play. So, and the only options basically that you have on this indicator is, let's just open it up here. I added the institution line so you can kind of show how I use my methodology. Is you can change the swing size and the colors. And so if I use a larger swing size, such as a 15, for example, what you're going to find out, you'll find out there are less dots or less support and resistance dots, because we're looking at a different trading swing methodology. And if we go to let's say a swing 1, which will be probably very, very noisy, but that's okay. Let's load her up here. You're going to see, you should see a lot more lines. It's going to take a while because it's going to be doing a lot more drawing with the swing 1 here. There we go. So as you can see, there's so many little swings on this. It's just too noisy. So I have it set currently, I think, I'm not sure if it was 5 or 8. So I'll put it back to, let's say, a swing of an 8 for now. Just long enough, just kind of middle of the road, kind of like the average 5 to just a little bit longer. And now we have our system. So when you're looking at it, you see your ledges, see how they hit, knocking them out, keeps on going, get more liquidation, now breakthrough. And so now when they're breaking through, they finish it up, and now we have these lines in this end. And as you can see how she topped up, plus the institution line that we have marked from the other indicator, and away we go and we knock all these guys out again. Alrighty, other than that, just if you have any questions, feel free to email me at ABC123trade. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.